Hello, Virgo. Thank you for joining me today. Thanks for joining me on my channel for your tarot reading. What we're going to do, because Venus is so active in the skies right now and playing such a big role for each of us, and moving into Leo here very soon. And that's going to be in your 12th house. Your 12th house is subconscious spirit. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out for you. But when once as Venus is in Leo. But because Venus rules love and harmony and peace and finances as money. So Venus rules money. I thought that it would be fun to do a reading around love and money for each sign, just asking spirit for about the next 30 days with the current energies for Virgo in in terms of love and money. What should you know? What is available for you? What does spirit have to say to you? So I'll go ahead and change this camera view, and we'll go ahead and turn to the tarot now. We'll be beginning with the gold foil deck here. All of the cards that I use, link for them will be in the description box if you decided to also love them as much as I do and need a set for yourself, need a deck for yourself. Okay, so please do like, subscribe, comment, share, all of the things, hit the notification bell if this content resonates with you. Very supportive of my channel, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Right. So just in terms of love and money, the next 30 days for Virgo spirit, what do you have to say? Oh, this is nice. This is great. We have the Star card and we have the Eight of Swords. Right. Let's go ahead and get one more. Oh my goodness. Wow, Virgo, you're doing some great stuff here for the next 30 days. So when we're talking about the Star card, what we're talking about is you being in balance or in harmony with, well, let's call it like it is, the spiritual aspect of you, the connection with God, connection with source, the connection with the infinite intelligence of the universe. You see how all of these stars here are aligned. This is your chakras being aligned, your energy being aligned in a balanced way so that you feel like the most complete and healed version of yourself. When we feel stable, when we feel complete, we feel that sense of wholeness within ourselves, like what you would say is a healed version of you. We are open to be able to receive the influences from source and from the universe. And so it's very blessing of your life. And you see this, like, your life is being blessed here. Also, this pool of emotions, very um very satisfying emotional state of being, very happy emotional state of being. So this card comes after the tower in the tarot. So what we're talking about is maybe you've had a difficult time. You've gone through some things and now you've healed something within yourself. And what is that you've healed? According to this read here, it is where you have felt trapped. So this card, the Eight of Swords, talks about like essentially a mindset of victimhood where you feel like you're blocked. You feel like you don't have any power or control over your own life. You see how she's bound and she is blindfolded. She can't see that is her that can actually walk forward. Those swords are not blocking her in any way. Now, when we have swords, we're talking about our mindset. We're talking about the way that we think about things, with the way that we perceive our perception. And so she doesn't see that she has the ability. She could just back up a little bit and use one of those swords to free herself and walk forward. If you notice here, we talked about the water in the Star card, where this is very beautiful, harmonious, emotionally satisfying, emotionally stable, receiving more. I want to say it's more influence from spirit that feels really amazing. And that's how you know that's your guidance, that you know that you're in tune with spirit, is because you feel really great. But here in the Eight of Swords, you can see where the water is much more sparse. See, there's a lot of dry land. The water's barely running through there. And so she's not as necessarily connected with her emotions. And because she's not using her emotions like they are meant to be used, this is what's creating this mindset of being trapped, okay? So it is a balance between our emotions in our thoughts. When we think about something, our emotions are telling us how close we are to spirit, what spirit knows to be true, if we're on our path of happiness, whether you feel happy or not, right? But your thought is first. So this is you heal from this sense of like being not having your own like options available to you in your own life. And because of that, it opens up an entirely new pathway for finances. There's financial well-being due to this healing that you received. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull from I'm gonna pull from the this is the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms. And I feel like it really goes pretty deep and so we're gonna get clarifiers for each one of these cards, just to go a little bit deeper into the storyline here. Okay. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family. Again, this is a very because we're talking about cups, that's emotions, right? So or the cups represent emotions. So this is a very happy and harmonious home life. The family is going well. You feel well in the place that you like reside. Like your home is a sanctuary. You feel supported there. You feel emotionally balanced there. And now the moon card, which is like you're on a path, you're on a journey. And I love the depiction in this deck about the for the moon here because this reminds me very much of the fool being on a an independent journey where he needs to go out and begin something brand new for himself. But here you see that this individual, which represents you, is able to see that there's something coming closer. Something is on its way towards you, or you're on your way towards this, but it's not quite visible yet. The moon, right? When we're looking at things in the nighttime sky, we can't necessarily see, or even looking at our world around us when we're out at night in the dark, we can't see everything fully. Okay. But so that means that there's something, and it's also a very strong intuition card. So intuitively, you're in tune with the emotions that are beginning to tell you that there's something new on the way for you. Okay. Something is headed towards you. And here we have the star reversed. Okay. That makes absolute sense. This is when you had been feeling like you're not in control of your life, that you're not connected with the source within you. You're not connected to your higher self. You're out of balance. Your energy's all over the place. Okay, and then here that oh my gosh, the 8 of Swords reversed. I love that. This is the 8 of Swords upright. This is the 8 of Swords reversed. So you're now on your way out of it. When we have those swords reversed, literally your hands unbind, the blindfold comes off. You'd be able to see that it was only in my head anyway. It was only the way that I was seeing this anyway that that was that was blocking me. So this is where this is undone now, okay? And now we have the 8 of Pentacles here that we're going to clarify with. Oh my God, I'm not kidding you. You can't make this stuff up, right? You saw me pull from the deck there, and this is the Fool card, which why we just mentioned the Fool right here, and something's on its way. So the Fool is where talking about that brand new journey. This is something brand new, a new avenue of for your material life, new avenue for your this could be like where you live, this could be your job, this could be anything that has to do with supporting your material life. Okay, that's what the pentacles represent. Most often it's interpreted as money, but we are also talking about your physical life. Okay, so this fool is inspiring you or calling you toward something that you just need to take a leap of faith. You've gained enough knowledge from where you have been. Okay, you gained enough knowledge where you have been, and so now you have completed a cycle and you're ready to begin something new for yourself. And it's very positive in nature because we have the sun here. Now, like I said, the sun is is Leo. Leo is the sun, right? And Venus is in Leo in your seventh house. So, or excuse me, seventh house, your 12th house, which is your intuition or your spirit. It's the awareness of spirit of you and the spirit aspect of you or your higher self being aware of you. It's the intuition telling you that something new is coming. You're beginning to see that maybe in your mind's eye, what's available for you, but can't quite fully see it manifested yet. So now we go from the moon where it's not quite there to this leap of faith for you to fully recognize or to fully accept and for it to materialize and be then something you can actively engage in your physical life, because this is sun represents a positive physical manifestation. Okay. So really it's just a matter of you believing and knowing that you are complete. You do have a guidance system that is sharing with you where you're at on this journey. And if you're blocking yourself, you'll feel tight, you'll feel constricted, you'll feel like you don't have any options in life. And when you begin to allow yourself the space to be okay with everything in your life the way that it is, be okay with it, and relaxed and recognize that you can perceive something in a very different way. And this unbinds you from all of it. So, and I'm sure this, what I'm describing to you is probably a journey that you're actively engaged in right now, or definitely will be in the next 30 days, within the next 30 days. But the outcome here is amazing. This is like you take this leap of faith and you begin to be able to really be able to get engaged in something magnificent for you that you, and it's always something that you've been focused on. What manifests in our life has everything to do with what's important to you, where you're placing your energy. The Pentacles is a very much describes this as well. Where you place your energy, where you place your focus is going to materialize in your life. Okay. And we're not always very conscious of that, but our spirit is, our spirit self is, and that part of you is what is gives you the emotions. We just talked about that. It gives you the emotions. If you're connected with the spirit part of you and the positive direction that you're going in, you're gonna feel good, and it's aligned with your higher self. You're gonna feel great, and then when you aren't, when you aren't in tune with your higher self, you're out of whack, out of balance, you're going to feel a negative emotion. So that's literally it. That's literally the name of the game. Like this is all just one big emotional game of like, do I feel good? Do I not feel good? If I'm feel good, I'm not in tune with my life and what I want. If I don't feel good, it means that my thinking is out of whack. It means my thinking needs to be adjusted, and then I can change it all. So we have the temperance here. I wanted to focus really on this outcome for you and go deeper in this outcome. So we go have the Fool, we have the Sun, and we have this new journey for you, right? Brand new journey. Now, temperance is this balance back and forth, like this alchemy of doing, like between the intuition and the physical. Okay, just knowing when to act. But again, this is a very healed card because, like Star is, we see literally that and what is this? Is this Raphael? Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing, and it's very heart centered. Okay, and this triangle is on his heart, bringing you into balance with your heart and being able to use your intuition and your emotions for that very reason of not trying to push. You're tempering those emotions, so you're not trying to push and force anything forward. You're literally just using your intuition to know when to move, when you feel guided to move. So you see here, literally the exact opposite of the Fool is the World card that popped up now. So and with the Temperance card in between. So if the Fool is the beginning of the journey, the World is the end of the journey where you have gained all of the information that you needed from where you've been. And this Temperance in the middle is telling us that you're literally like 1 foot in, 1 foot out of this new life for yourself. And it is requiring you to make a decision that is going to take you out of your comfort zone. You're going to be, so this Two of Wands represents, so when we have the wands, we're looking at action, we're looking at creativity, we're looking at opportunity. Okay, these are the things that the wands represent, this fire energy. When we have this castle here that he's standing on, it's representative of the life that you built for yourself. And you can see this flourishing life here, this life full of vitality, full of options, full of freedom, full of potential, and making a decision on how you're going to expand that world. How are you going to expand that world? What is it that you want in your life and to expand? So we have here now that had come out as well, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is Cancer. The moon is Cancer. Okay. So the high priestess is not just like the intuition. It absolutely is intuition, but it's more than that. It's more like unlimited potential. You have unlimited potential in this new journey that you're taking for yourself. So what I want to know is this journey, what is it? What is it specifically about? Specifically, what is this journey about? Is what I'm asking the cards now. And I feel like I should go back to the gold foil here for that. So what I guess what the high priestess is telling us. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this. You are very in tune with your emotions. You are very much being emotionally driven this month. And so as we clarify the high priestess, what do we have here? Another cups card, the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is Venus in Scorpio, and Scorpio is the fixed sign of emotions. So Venus is beginning to give you all kinds of thoughts and ideas that are going to be emotionally, they're going to invoke emotions. Okay. So you can be invoking, we have a wide range here, 7 different options of something that could be scary, something that could that you could build a life for yourself, something that's beautiful, something that is esoteric in nature, something that is like the wreath of this is like triumph, okay? With riches, all of these different types of things that you can engage in your life, and this is this unlimited potential. You're getting all of these ideas. And now, if you try to push those ideas, remember this temperance back here. Temperance is saying, hey, don't try to push it too far, too fast. You'll know exactly when to move as things come unfold right before your eyes. You'll be guided when to take that step. Okay. I also am going to want to get some more information on this 2 of Wands for this decision that you have to make. But so let's hang out here for just a few more minutes with this high priestess and the 7 of Cups. And the reason I went back to temperance is because in the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Cups can often be interpreted as chaos. Like your mind is going all over the place and you don't know what to do or where to start. The the moment it turns to chaos is when you have the ability to okay, it's when you don't recognize it becomes chaotic. When you don't recognize that you're trying to figure out too much too early on. Okay, you're trying to work out all of the details of all of the okay, so if I chose this, I'm gonna play it out all the way to the end. If I choose this, I'm gonna play it all the way to the end. And I know you need to know every single detail, every logistic, every aspect of how, when, where, why, who, all of the things about it. And that's again where temperance comes in, saying if you're trying to figure all of this out in your mind, before it's inspired, you're going to feel chaotic, okay? And I love how we have the right here sandwiched in between all of this as I've laid the cards out. Never an accident, never a coincidence. There are no coincidences, right? So we have the reversed star card. So you can get yourself pretty out of balance if you try to push this too far, too fast, okay? You're going to have these beautiful ideas. Let's go ahead and get one more card for that high priestess. Oh my god. Okay, so we have it came out like this in this order. Okay. So now here we have your card. Okay, the Hermit, Virgo. It's you right in the middle. And literally you can easily take yourself into this tormented state, right? This 9 of Swords, which is right after the 8 of Swords, this 9 of Swords that is this never-ending nightmare. It never stops. There's like these thoughts that just keep circling around your head, and you are tormented by trying to figure it all out. When when in reality, your very nature is to be able to gain wisdom internally. You use your experiences, use the wisdom with this balance between you and your divine spirit, right? You and your higher self. And then because you're Mercury ruled, you are going to use this information to be organized in a short period of time. So if you're going too far out, chaotic, right? If you're trying to go too far out, you're going to have that nightmare inside, never stops. You're just overworking your mind with the detail. But if you take a look here at the lantern that he's holding, we can recognize that a lantern doesn't shine very far out on the path, right? It only shines for a short distance. You can only see a few steps ahead, which is a huge clue for you, Virgo, right? Because you guys can very much easily bring yourself to this place of overthinking so quickly because you tried to get too far into the details. And you're being literally asked to not. And And in fact, you will be this healed version of yourself when you can master the ability to organize information, the wisdom within you in short periods of time. What am I doing? What does the next 4 weeks look like? What does the next 6 weeks look like? Like that. And only move forward as it feels good, as you feel like, oh, I've got like a pickup in my step. I've got like I feel like I'm eager to do this. Not like I'm forcing something, but I'm eager to do it. Okay. This is just a real positive emotion. So you're gonna pull back from all of this and you're going to become this version of yourself because you are tapping into limitless potential for yourself. So now let's go ahead and let's pop into some more about this decision that you're going to be making. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cards popping out all over the place here. Okay. All right. So the decision is going to be based on what I've been putting my attention to. Again, has it been fruitful for me? So where I have placed all of my energy, what am I getting out of it? So I've planted a lot of seeds, but am I getting enough out of where I've been and what I've been doing? All right. So that's part of the decision that you're going to be making is taking that moment to assess, is it aligned with my purpose? This judgment card here is where you're being called up to be a more expanded version of yourself that is in tune with what your soul has designed for you, or you designed for you, the spiritual part of you designed for you, prior to coming into this life with an intention of what you wanted to fulfill. Now, it's not exact in the details. It's a strong potential, a general potential of what you want to fulfill in an area of your life. So this decision that you're making is going to set you on your path of purpose. Okay. Path of purpose. That's good to know. Really good to know. So don't put any pressure on yourself here. Self mastery. Okay. We got to get some more information on this emperor because emperor is very, there's a wide range of directions that he can go. But first and foremost, he is responsible. He's responsible for everyone in his empire. And he uses all the information, all of the wisdom, all of the elements at his disposal in order to be able to make strong decisions, powerful decisions, in a very responsible, discerning way. Okay. So there's information around this emperor. What is this information? This emperor or this master both self of I'm not saying that right. This is self-mastery, right? If this is self-mastery, this is you where you've mastered your physical reality. Okay. Now it's being supported by this page of swords. All right, this page of swords is fresh new piece of information before that emperor act. Okay, before he takes that step forward, where he knows exactly what he's going to do. So because you're the master of your destiny, you're the master of your reality when you're tuned into, the higher self version of you. And okay, sun card, right? Fresh new information about your physical life. Well, we're not getting very specific though here, are we? And that may be I may be needing to take a clue from this temperance here because all we know at this point is that where you're headed is magnificent. Where you're headed is attuned. Excuse me. Take a drink of water here. Where you're headed is attuned to your life purpose. It is a direction that you are being called by your soul. This is something that is going to enhance your life in every direction that is important to you so that you get the full reward of all of these seeds that you planted. That doesn't mean they're going to be everything that you've been paying attention to. And some of this stuff you're going to maybe have to walk away from. This is where he's being very discerning here. But it's not for nothing because when you have seeds planted that are not fruitful, your higher self always knows what will be fruitful and you're being guided. So I want more information on the information card. Okay, let's more information on the information card. Tell us about that information. What is it pertaining to? Because if we go back to the original question here, what does Spirit have to say to you about money and about love? So is it money or is it love? Because it really feels like a strong financial card to me. Okay, this is adventure. Okay, now we have the Page of Swords, and this is you going out into the world It's maybe travel. This could literally be travel. Okay. Uh-huh. In order to balance your finances. So where you're going is you're being financially driven in this direction to strengthen your finances in a balanced way. So you're going to receive everything that you need on the other I wanted to say on the other side of this, but throughout this journey, okay? Throughout this journey, you're going to have everything that you need and it will continue to stabilize, to expand. So let's get more. I want to see the expansion. That's what I'm feeling. I want to see the cards. Are they going to show me the expansion of your finances? Okay, you're going to have to make some strong decisions. Here we go. Around what you want for yourself. This is a 5 of swords. Now the 5 is a double-edged sword. Yeah, on every in every element. All of the suits of the tarot. 5 is two things. It is um conflict. And that conflict is in B, liberation. Okay. So you may be feeling conflicted with the way that you're thinking about things and the way that others are thinking about things, the way that maybe others would. Maybe, maybe this is how they would like advise you, or, and then you're realizing, wait a minute, I see things very different. So you're maybe stepping away from that friend group or the people that you would have typically gotten information from or helped, like, guide your decisions. And you're having to do this independently. You have to step away from everybody else and do this independently. Make a strong decision for yourself. Okay. So that's what I want to see. What does the liberation look like as you separate yourself and you know that you can trust you? Mhm. You're going to reconnect with something that is significantly important to you in terms of this card is the happy, not just happy home. It's protection, but it's also nostalgia. So connecting with someone or some place that was that you have known about, like you've lived there before, your family, that's where your family's been from, or it's somebody that you're connecting with that you knew from your past is coming forward. Okay. So you literally could be moving to somewhere that you have lived before, um, as there in your childhood or at a younger age in your life. Let's get more. So we got more in the expansion. It seems like this is going to be around your home. You're moving. I feel like a strong sense of you moving. Yeah, with around people who are more like-minded, people that you're going to enjoy more. Um, it seems to me that where you're going is going to be more supportive of what you would like your life to look like, what you have decided your life is going to feel like. Okay. Um, Yeah, these are like-minded people celebrating life and enjoying being around one another. So this could be like a friend from the past, a friend from the past that you are reconnecting with. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to be a love partner. Okay, there's transformation here, death card, transfer. Okay, all right. So what we're seeing is that it's it's going to be balanced in a relationship. It's going to be balanced also financially. We have the justice card. So do you see how there's this transformation taking place as you make strong independent decisions towards what your heart really desires, and you're willing to take the adventure, you're willing to take the leap of faith, you're willing to go out into the world, you're going to be connected with like-minded people here. And this transformation is to solidify your self-mastery, which means you know how to trust yourself. You know how to receive the information that you need internally and be able to act with solid knowledge in a responsible way from there. And now we have this justice card. So you may actually be, here we go. I was gonna say, in contract with somebody that, could be a new business partner, but we also see this somebody, it could be a love partner because we do have, the 2 of Cups, which can be a strong soulmate connection. So where you're headed, where you're going to meet somebody who is resonant on a soul level, okay? And that's supportive of your expansion. And it will be, we see here that it's going to be financially rewarding, financially balanced, okay? But I think that more than anything, you're on your way to meet soulmate. This with the Emperor here, we could also be talking um about an enhanced relationship, as in your relationship comes to a new level. If you're already in a relationship, it reaches new heights. You'll be able to stand firmer in who you are in within that relationship. Or, you could be taking a love relationship to another level, as in getting married with this justice card here. So you're really strengthening who you are, that's supportive of you inside of relationships. And now we have the sun again. So this Leo energy, I feel it seems to me that you're going to have a lot of action. You're going to have a lot of movement. It's going to be a big transformation. It's going to solidify your ability to be able to trust yourself, and it will in turn, and you will be protected, you will be balanced through the entire process. I'm going to go ahead and switch this back here. So not only are you going to be supported in this journey, but when you come out the other side of this process that you're going through, you will be a stronger version of yourself altogether. You'll be connected with people that are much more suited to where you're at in life, because you've been evolving. And so the people that you'll be around will be more reflective of that evolution that has taken place in your life. But you could also be looking at a new career within this as well, a new business partner or a new career. So I think that everything in your life, where you live, where who you associate with, love or friendship partnerships, and where you work, all are kind of under the microscope here, or within the realm of change. Okay. But I want to let you know that you have done significant work to be able to bring yourself to this place of self mastery, of trusting yourself, of knowing who you are, because we have the sun card come up twice for you. So where we had like this moment here of you being bound with the Eight of Swords, and then being locked in your mind with the Eight of Swords, we see that you're able to pull yourself out of that ongoing overthinking and trying to make things happen from an unbalanced place to this healed version of you. And yeah, it will. It's going to require a leap of faith. It's going to require you to 100% trust yourself. But this is what you want. This is what you need. We all have to know how to trust ourselves. So you're going to be well rewarded for it. Well rewarded for it. It's going to be so worth the transformation that you undergo in the next 30 days. You're going to find yourself, on the other side going like, wow, I can't believe where I'm at now versus where I was just 30 days ago. This month is going to move you and shake you and test you. And on the other side, like I said, you will be well rewarded. It's going to be like, wow, that was intense, but very worth it. And I see there's potentially a lot of fun in there as well. It doesn't have to be like, daunting. It doesn't have to be heavy. This is where you liberate yourself. This is where you find yourself in a sense of freedom, where you flow with life, and you flow with spirit and everything that spirit has to offer you, that is always in tune with your preferred, whatever your preferred lifestyle, whatever it is that you prefer for yourself. So I want you to just go ahead and congratulate yourself now. Go ahead and take a deep breath and let it all go. Have a lot of fun, because you're going to be in a whole new place. It's going to set you up for stronger love and stronger finances on the other side of this. But more importantly, self-trust. All right. So congratulations, Virgo. It's going to be intense and super worth it. So thank you so much for joining me here. I love you all. And remember, spirit adores you always. And so I do want to just mention that in the first box, no, in the first link in the description box, let's get that right. First link in the description box, you are able to book a live personal reading with me. This is not pre-recorded. It's not with somebody else. It is with me. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and click that link. And I've got some time that's set aside on my calendar just for those who are viewing me on YouTube. So I look forward to meeting you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me.